guys? We're going to be making weekly videos with all the lifters from the team. We're going to start with Katy. So, Katy's been working out with me probably 14, 15 months. So, give us a background of your history of lifting and exercise and all your time in the gym, powerlifting, whatever. Like, how'd you get involved with it?
Sure. So I have been lifting since I was a senior in high school. I had a weightlifting class. That was about 15 years ago, so a little older now. After that, I went to college. And I ran track in college, so I was pretty heavy in the lifting there, mostly Olympic lifting. After I graduated college, still loved weightlifting, so I just kind of, nothing really, I didn't really follow like an exact program or anything, but I was lifting 3 days a week, doing like back and biceps, chest, shoulders and triceps, legs. So that's pretty much my background. Don't really like cardio, just love lifting some heavy weight.
And you competed at the No Limits meet, the last two meets they had, and that's how we got introduced. And then, so how'd you wind up working with us and joining our team and all that? So how'd that come into play?
So my first meet with No Limits a couple meets ago, I lost and I didn't do very well, and I noticed there was a whole bunch of badass girls lifting a lot of weight, and I thought, I really want to be like them, and I think I could do it, but I have no idea what I'm doing really with this sport. Like I said, I've been doing mostly hypertrophy kind of stuff, but powerlifting is very different, and it's something I didn't know much about. I saw you coaching Jack Jenny at the first meet, and I thought she did an awesome job, and I Facebook stalked you, honestly, and messaged you on Facebook, and then we met the next week and signed up with you.
So yeah. At that meet, I think you squatted 230. It was
borderline.
I think you benched 125 and deadlifted 265, and then you did a meet in August. What were your numbers at that meet?
At the No Limits meet, my numbers in this past August.
That was a USPA. Remember you did the USPA in August?
Oh, the USPA, sorry. Yeah. So
we did a USPA meet, and you squatted 292 twice, but you got called for soft knees and reds. So you walked away with 259, which we knew you had a lot more in you, and benched low 140s?
143.
And you pulled 308. So it was like a pretty significant total increase from that No Limits meet.
For sure.
And then the fun part, or the highlight of your career so far, was doing the No Limits meet again and comparing the two.
Yeah.
So same meet 1 year later, it was like close to a 200-pound total increase, right?
Completely destroyed all of my numbers.
Yeah.
My expectations, like crazy, exceeded expectations in every single lift. When I first started working with Coach Dito, I told him my main goals were to squat 250, bench press clean 135, and deadlift up to 300 pounds. And we've crushed every single one of those numbers, and we're continuing to kill every single one of them.
So you went 308, 140, 48, and 308 at that No Limits meet, and then we did another meet right after that last month, and you hit 292, you hit 314, 315, which would have been a state record, but you got 2 reds, so you technically got 292, but and you went conservative because you wanted to secure a total PR 148, and you pulled 331 at 132 body weight. So closing in on a triple body weight deadlift, and an elite status lifter, and we're still going to be chasing that state record and eventually the national record. So, and sounds good, right?
Yeah, pretty awesome. Another thing, just since I've been working with Coach Dito, I first started out as a class 1 powerlifter, as defined by the USPA. Then I moved to a master status. I'm now an elite total, and we're approaching international elite, which is the highest classification within the USPA.
Yeah, so that was the last thing. Sorry,
yeah.
That was the last thing we were talking about. Was what's your goals moving forward? It's just basically to secure that total and take some records, basically, and keep going.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do videos like this weekly with all of them. We'll even talk about her programming and different blocks and why we do everything, kind of like I was in the other video. So hope you guys enjoyed it.
He's really not as dumb as he looks.